Hello everybody, welcome to the BMHL Cup Finals in Tier 1. My name is Peter Zod. We have a very special guest for a few moments here. We've got Gaz in the voice chat. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get down to ice level since we don't have enough time. I also have Comet joining me, so here we go. And we possibly will have Banana CB joining us later on as well. But we'll just get going without him for now. Alright, Comet, so you've probably got a few pointers for Gaz, so I'll let you take it away here.
Just some basic pre-game questions, Gaz. How do you plan on shutting down the Winterhawks? Basically, just Winterhawks, have been really dominant over the course of these playoffs. How do you plan on shutting them down, really?
I mean, honestly, we're just gonna play our game, see how it goes. We haven't played these guys in a while, but we're not trying to change too much against them because we don't want to mess up our game. So, I think we'll just play our game and we'll be fine, and we'll hopefully be able to stop them. Our defense is good, so yeah.
Okay, and then last question before I let you go: can we expect to be the big series game changer?
For the whole series, like both teams.
Both teams.
Both teams. Okay. I think on our team. I think the big one on our team hopefully is Turbo. I think hopefully he'll make a pretty big difference in the series, but on their team I believe it'll also be their goalie world. I think both goalies are going to have a great series.
Ooh. Great answer. Didn't want to keep you here too long. The game's about to start, so thank you for joining us.
Yeah, of course.
Best of luck.
Best of luck, guys.
Right, see ya.
See ya, bud.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. Well, there you have it. There is Gaz on his take for the series. And, I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to both finals. Both underrated team. Well, one team we knew was probably gonna make it. The other team we for sure thought was not gonna make it. And, well, actually, I don't know if that's entirely true. I think we did think the Winterhawks were definitely gonna get close, if not into the final. But they are here now. And, so, we hopefully will have Banana CB joining us a little later on today. But we'll get the stream started, and I'll switch to the screen so don't get... Alright, we'll let the national anthems play out, and we'll be right back soon. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Game 1 is here and ready to get underway. I will say, Comet, we got quite a lot of fans here today, so it's definitely a good sight to see. And
Amazing.
what is your predictions here? Just before a fuck drop.
Ooh, this is gonna be a really, really close game. I would say Winterhawks has the slight edge. I think, like I said the other day, Winterhawks in 6.
All right. And I don't know which way this series is gonna go, but since there is a commentator jinx, I don't think I want to say my opinion, considering I saw it firsthand. So I think I'll kind of wait until maybe I'm off stream. But we're underway now as the Winterhawks had the first control for a little bit, and now they're up at center here with Sixnista getting a hold of it, and he's gonna head into the zone. Sixnista with a backhand, and it's off of Stanley Cup World's blocker and wide of the net. Jelkrov helps out his teammate. Now Ninja Semyon, he's back after being... Wait a minute, isn't he still suspended, or is he not anymore?
He's not. He was only suspended.
Okay, so he only was suspended for a little bit. Okay, I thought so. I was like, wait a minute, wasn't he supposed to be suspended? But I guess not. So Jelkrov gets back to it, and he'll send it back in deep. Oh, gone wild. Be a little careful with that. That's certainly, even though it was slow, it was starting to creep towards his own net, but luckily for him, nothing happened there. Sauce Oil will get it back here for the Winterhawks. The first little bit of shifts, I would say, has been in the Armada zone here, so that's probably good for the Winterhawks. But then and again, the Armada's offense is pretty deadly, so you kind of really can't give them much chances. It's like the Tampa Bay Lightning of, what was that year? 23-24. Like, you don't... Oh, sorry, no. It was the year before that, 21-22, where they were just dominant on offense, and we're certainly seeing that. Here's Gaz with a shot and a good save there by Stanley Cup. Oh, wait, it went wide. Excuse me. Now here's Gaz again. There's a save from Stanley Cup World. As Gaz, the man who we talked to earlier, he gets wrecked by Big Kadak in the corner. Oh, my. And it's cleared away by the Winterhawks, who have already allowed 2 shots, but I wouldn't say they weren't quality shots. They were kind of outside shots, weren't they, Comet?
Yeah, they were.
And oh my goodness! Gaz has the first goal of the Tier 1 Finals! Take a bow, buddy! And that's a surprising one. Wow.
Wow.
Well,
beautiful shot by Gaz. We just had him in here. Beautiful shot, Gaz.
is Gaz really playing with a broken finger? Wow, even better there. Wow. That was I gotta say, Comet, since you're a goaltender, does that one kind of surprise you or not really? Oh my goodness, another chance for the Armada here. Holy smokes. Seems like they've turned it up here. And now another chance for Sixnista. Scores! Sixnista! And the Armada double down in 12 seconds. They say, give me the jackpot. Wow.
Wow. That was rich. That first shot, there was nothing much he could have done. It went post and there was nothing much he could have done. That second goal, though, he just got beat clean.
And here they come again. It's Sixnista right through. And a big save made by Stanley Cup World, who has been often and early being tested and has already allowed 2 goals. Comet as a goaltender here. The Armada have kind of come out surprisingly hot here. What do you do here as a goaltender to settle yourself down? But also, that first goal, do you think that should have just been a save or what?
Well, that first shot was just post, and he didn't really stand a shot at it. The second goal, was definitely very savable. At this point, he just needs to lock in. He needs to close the chat. He needs to just have no distractions at this point and just get his head in the right space.
Absolutely is. You've already allowed 2 goals, and what was that, about 12 or 15 seconds.
About 15 seconds.
Might have been less, almost just about less than that, but Sonic on Adderall will get it up to center. The Winterhawks already trailing 2-0 in this game. 2 goals on 4 shots. Not ideal for goaltending stats and also defensive stats, but you never know what can happen in a series as rotation gets it up here at center. He's going to take the shot. It gets blocked by Elite. It seems like the Winterhawks were a little bit hesitant for a little while, but probably shouldn't have been, as now you're looking at a 2-0 deficit already. Which is pretty nuts, as here comes Sauce Oil the other way. He's going to take a shot. Oh, it hit Zach and nearly went straight into the net, but luckily stayed out for the Armada. Now, that is my one problem with using the U, using that U to block shots. That is exactly the main issue with that, is it'll deflect anywhere. And unfortunately for Zach there, it nearly went straight into his own net. And that's already happened twice in this game.
I've had that issue before.
As here comes RJ with a shot. The rebound is cleared away. Now another chance here, and Elite will poke it away. Here comes Sixnista again. Sixnista turning. He's going to be checked by Atano. Now here comes Sixnista again. His teammates are offside, so he can't really enter the zone yet. Now he will be able to as his poke check works. Now here comes Sixnista with a shot. It's just wide. And I think it hit the blocker of Stanley Cup World, but it'll deflect nicely to Ninja Semyon. He's checked, and now it'll be Ninja Semyon back into the zone. He's past RJ. Here comes Ninja Semyon to the backhand. It's stopped by Turbo. The rebound's loose, and he's going to cover it. So the first real big chance there for the Winterhawks, and that's a good chance for sure.
Big chance for the Winterhawks there. They're going to need some big-time opportunities. They're going to need to convert on them if they're going to want to claw their way back into this game. They've already been struggling in the early goings. They just need something to pull them back into this match.
Absolutely, yes. Let's also bear in mind, the Winterhawks have come back before. It's not like they've been in this, they haven't been in this position before. They've done it multiple times. So we'll see what happens though with the rest of this game, as here comes a shot by Ninja Semyon. It's going to be blocked and cleared away. Now here comes RJ. He's going to have his clearing attempt blocked. The Winterhawks looking to make history this year, as they won the Tier 2 championship last year and have advanced to Tier 1 all the way into the finals. So even if you lose the finals this year, this is one hell of an accomplishment this year for Atano to win the Tier 2 championship and to get to the Tier 1 finals no matter result.
No, not many owners are able to pull that off.
Absolutely. I don't even think any team has pulled this type of thing off. Like, to have a Tier 2 team advance to the finals, like, you could technically say the Thunderbirds, but they're not a recent team. And they're the only ones to win all 3 tiers. Now, bear in mind, it took them quite a while to do that, but the Winterhawks, though, looking to do the same thing, except back-to-back. Because also, they're the defending Tier 2 champions, technically, because nobody's won Tier 2 yet. So that'll be starting tomorrow, though, so we'll have a stream for that one most likely, unless the BMHL is an opportunity. I might take it. I'm not too sure. We'll see how that pans out. Here comes Sausorio the other way. He's going to be poke-checked out by Zach. And now Sausorio will keep it in. His shot's blocked by Ryland Plays Football, and it'll be sent back the other way. As this game's kind of settled down a little bit, as there was surefire fire drills there for a little bit. And now it's luckily settled down for a little bit. That was a bit of a lag spike, but it's gone now, as here comes Elite. He's going to settle that one down and send it back in deep. It kind of seems like the Winterhawks are maybe trying to do the dump and chase system here, which isn't entirely going to work, as point proven there is Armada are just going to be all over that puck. They're just going to surround it immediately, and I think that's probably going to be part of their game plan, is just to surround the puck immediately. Like, look at this. Now they're going to surround it right there. See what I mean? So that's why I'm not really too sure about the dump-in, but you never know. It may work. But right now it's not, considering the Armada are just all collapsed right now.
Yeah, the Winterhawks are going to have to probably put a couple long shots on that if they're going to want to break through.
Absolutely. And also just carry the puck in, because I think the Armada are going to be more aggressive on the dump-in and not really on the carry-in here. Here's my example, as here comes Atano sending that one in. It's going to be blocked by Zach, but he can't clear it. Look out. Here comes Ninja Semyon, but luckily Zach cleared it away just in time. And now Sonic will get it around the ice. Here comes Ninja Semyon onto it. He should load up a shot as here comes Ninja Semyon. Maybe trying to deke, and, well, I think he proved my point there. Probably should have loaded up the shot as he's got a deadly release. Probably should just take advantage of that space, considering he had way too much space there if you're the Armada defensively. As here comes Gaz. Here comes Gaz with a shot. It's blocked by, I think that was Jelkrov. There's a couple people in the vicinity. As here, this one makes it on to Stanley Cup World, but it's just wide of the net. And now to be Gaz. Behind the net here, he's checked by Sonic on Adderall and Jelkrov. Sauce Oil will keep it in here for the Winterhawks, and he'll send it up to BK Knack. Former St. Augustine Armada. He's playing against his former team. You know, he would love to have a game-breaking goal here as he has been a playoff performer for the Winterhawks. Now here comes Sauce Oil, another guy who's been really good in the playoffs this year for them. But he's checked, and now to be BK Knack. And we're finally going to have our first whistle apart from the goals, as there's an offside whistle on the Armada. So, if you're the Winterhawks here, Comet, you got to think that the game plan here is to not just dump and chase, because unfortunately it's not really going to have much success. And it's not like it really has too much, even in real life and in this game. You want to probably carry it in for a shot.
Yeah, you definitely want to carry it in for a shot, but at the same time, you want to kind of look for opportunities up ice. So, like, if you have it in the defensive zone, you want to look into the neutral zone for a chance. However, you don't want to overlook it, and you do want to carry it into the zone and load up for a shot, like we pointed out earlier. Which
Absolutely.
I've seen a
Here
lot
comes
of
the
issues
Six
with
needs to
the
win a
Winterhawks.
save by Stanley Cup World. A unbelievable glove save. Absolutely robbed Sixnista this time.
Great save by Turbo there. Or is it World? That's World. Whoops.
Absolutely. A fantastic save. And you got to think that's going to give him some confidence here. He's faced 7 shots. 1 for the Winterhawks, but I am sure they'll find a way to break through as they always have found some type of way. As here comes a chance for Atano, but he's going to be checked. Now here comes Elite. He'll send it. I think he was intending for Ninja Semyon there, but unfortunately missed him. And now to be gone wild, sending it around the ice as Sixnista gets a hold of it here. 17 seconds to go here in the first period. Sixnista, what a move. Oh my goodness, Sixnista putting the moves on. But he won't get much further than that as he's stuck in the corner right now. 8 seconds to go, and he's smashed by, I think that was Elite. And now IMNV goes behind the net here. Elite missed his hit, but it'll stay on the corner boards, and that'll do it for an entertaining first period here as the Armada jumped out to a 2-0 quick lead and have held it so far. Alrighty, well, what are some of your pointers here to head into the second period?
Winterhawks need to calm down. They absolutely must calm down, make smart passes, and find some opportunities to get their offense going, because once their offense is going, they are almost unbeatable. They have just not been able to get it going. The Armada's been on lockdown mode, especially on their offensive side, forcing the Winterhawks to play more defense than they... Ooh!
Whoa, post there.
Forcing the Winterhawks to play more defense than they have in the past couple series, especially this game. Shot total 7-1 as we just started the second period, so Winterhawks just need to settle in.
Absolutely, and I think for the Armada, you just got to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, you're fine right now. There's no...
Absolutely.
You're kind of... They've submerged a lot of the threat right now under your boat, so I think you just keep doing what you're doing. Keep killing that clock as here comes a chance for Gaz, but it's going to be off the stick of Adderall, and it'll go into the corner again where Gaz is going to battle for it, and he's going to try and take it to the boards, but... Or in front, excuse me, but it's going to be cleared. As Ryland's on Ninja Semyon. Now Ryland wins that battle. Only for a moment, though, as Atano came in to help. And now it'll be Jelkarov helping out Ninja Semyon. But he's checked by Gaz, and it'll end up going into the penalty box. And out of play. So, just out of curiosity, is Banana a little too busy, or is he coming in a little later on today?
He's not even in attendance for the game. So, I think he's just busy. So
That's
he's not
totally
even in
okay.
attendance right now, which is not normal. Totally okay.
Yep. Absolutely. You know, busy man and obviously developing a lot of games and certainly a good guy. We really appreciated him last night on the podcast. Well, I don't really know if we could call it a podcast. More of a roundup for round 2. So I don't really call it a podcast, considering a podcast is probably like a 40-minute, episode thing. But I guess you could call it.
Last night's episodes were more Q&A style.
Alrighty, well, we're back on our way here as the Armada have a chance here. Wyman, Veer shot, save, rebound, loose. Stanley Cup World, what a big save there again. He managed to dive on that one. There.
Amazing stop by Wald there. He's definitely pulled his head out of the gutter.
Absolutely. Alrighty, we're back on our way here. There's a chance, but middleman Chaos will clear that to the corner.
Oh.
I didn't realize the broadcast camera was on Six Nista. Now, who's this? I can't see his name. It's Ninja Semyon. Completely changed his outfit. Here comes Ninja Semyon with a shot. It goes wide. Atano tried to poke at it, but it was going too fast. Now, Cookie's offside. I don't know what happened. Stanley Cup World is going to take a cover. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, he kicked him now. Gaz kicked him, so we'll see if it breaks the game. I don't think it does anymore, or does it still?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they
probably patched that.
Patched it.
Okay.
I think they patched it. Everyone's
I know before when you kick somebody, it would break the game, but I guess it didn't this time, so that's good. As here comes a shot. Go ahead, sorry. I guess we're good. Okay, we're back on our way here with 7:50 to go here in the second period. The shots are 9-1 in favor of the Armada, so they have certainly been showing their offensive prowess. I'm not even sure they were at full throttle the last couple of series. Now they're really into full throttle, especially tonight, and you can tell as the shots are 9-1 in favor of them, and that's it's a pretty wide margin. We'll see if the Winterhawks can figure something out here, because clearly they're kind of I don't know if you want to say panicking. I mean, they're definitely not. They're definitely making panic plays, but I think they should. If they get a goal in them, they'll probably settle down.
Yeah, if they get a goal, then they'll settle down. But they are just way too on their toes. They're just way too on the hits right now. They need to be on their toes.
Absolutely. Oh. And it looks like Banana CB has joined the game, so
maybe we'll see.
I heard, or I saw somebody. Yeah, he is here, so he's taking in the game. So
he's here. He's in the game, so we could see him in a couple minutes, maybe.
Cool. Here comes a shot from Sauce Royal. It goes off the pad of Turbocharge. Now here comes a chance, and a big save made by Turbo again. As Sauce Royal had a great chance there to tuck it home, but unfortunately the angle was a little too tight. Now Lead will control it as Sonic kind of didn't help him there. Now they're double teaming the puck carriers. Here comes YM&V trying to get it past BK-Nack. He can't. And now it'll be up to center. Here comes Sauce Royal. Didn't really give himself enough time to turn, so he ends up getting in the way of Six Nista, who still gets it at center, but he's going to be checked by Sauce Royal again. RJ will get it back in, send it back in deep. And if you're the Armada, you're probably just happy doing that, as here comes a chance for Six Nista, but it's poked away. And now it'll be back to Ninja Semyon here, as he keeps resetting and changing his outfit. I don't know exactly why, but anyways, that's Just probably a superstition, I would assume, as Atano gets it back, and he'll send it across to Ninja Semyon. He's going to try and win that battle against Gaz. He will. Or so I thought, as Gaz will get it back here for the Armada. He's going to poke it up, or try to get past Ninja Semyon. He can't. Now he will. As Jelkarov gets it back, and he'll send it back down the ice with Gaz getting it back at center. He's going to send that right on net, and Sonic will get in the way of that and send it back in deep. Zach will send it in deep as Jelkarov gets a hold of it. He'll send it up for Ninja Semyon. Is a little too far in front of him. Turbo takes the shot off the boards. And we'll keep it there, as here comes Jelkarov. He's going to send that in deep. That's going to get straight towards the net. Oh my goodness me. You see, there's my point with the U block. It hit him straight in the, where did it hit him? Straight in the shoulder or something, and it went straight towards Turbo, who definitely wasn't expecting that. Here comes Atano the other way. His shot's blocked by Zach. That time it worked. And that's exactly why you've got to be really careful using the U block.
Looks like it bounced off his skate. It bounced off his skate.
Well, certainly a bit of a heart attack moment for Turbo there, who's had nothing against him so far, but we'll see if that holds up, as here comes YM&V the other way for the Armada. He's going to try and twist and turn his way through the bodies. He can't do that, as Sorial will come back and help him out. His defender, excuse me, as here comes Six Nista trying to pull it through as well. He's checked by Sorial, as there's 3 Armada on the puck here. Six Nista will keep it in for them. He's going to keep it in the corner, though, by Elite, and it'll be sent back the other way. Zach will pass it across the ice. It's YM&V settling it down. He'll poke it into the Winterhawks zone, and it'll be sent right back down the ice by Elite. It'll end up deflecting off the boards. Turbo's got to be careful here, as Zach's definitely looking a little shaky. Even though he's had his good blocks, he's certainly the shaky moments are starting to become a little bit glaring here, as he's had a couple chances where it just bounced on him, and then he was kind of not panicking per se, but just wasn't really sure what to do with it. Here comes Atano with a quick chance off the poke check, but he couldn't get it towards the net, as Zach recovered nicely there. That was a little dangerous there if you were one of the coaches for the Armada there, Comet.
Yeah, most definitely.
As that has happened about twice or 3 times, where the puck bounced straight in front of the net where a Winterhawk was there for it, but unfortunately nothing happened, as here comes Gone Wild, absolutely sending Atano flying. And it'll be sent back into the zone, where rotation tried to go after it. He kind of missed the puck there. Now he'll keep it in for the Armada. He's going to try and get past through the bodies, but he's checked immediately. So at least the Winterhawks are getting some shots off here, but it's certainly proving to be an issue with the experience factors. Here comes Adderall, but he's going to come in and save the day there, as the puck was sitting right on the ice. Now Atano tried to pass it across. It was blocked, but he'll keep it in here for a moment, as Sauce Oriole will fight for it and get it back. Only for a moment, though, as here comes TT the other way. RJ will send it in deep. 2:09 to go here in the second period. Winterhawks still trailing 2-0, as the Armada have just been pretty much all defense right now. As that one gets sent in deep, Elite will settle it down here for the Winterhawks. He's checked by Six Nista. Now here comes Six Nista. Nice little move, but he's checked by BKnak, who will try to send it the other way. He will be able to, as the Armada are offside, so he'll have to tag up. And BKnak will send it up to center, where his teammate Sasorial was supposed to be by the looks of it, but unfortunately didn't make it there in time. So RJ will get it back and send it back up to YM&V, who pokes it up to Six Nista. Six Nista the other way. His backhand is a great block there by middleman Chaos, who does not create chaos there and sends it down the ice. Six Nista now Gone Wild is checked by BKnak. He's hard on the forecheck, and that is one thing I've noticed with this Winterhawks team, is if they're hard on the forecheck, they usually create a lot of issues against other teams. We'll see if that strategy works for against the Armada.
Yes.
As here's a chance, it's blocked by Six Nista. He's trying to spin. We've got less than a minute to go here in the second period. The Armada leading 2-0, as here comes a hit by, I think that was Jelkarov, who sends Six Nista flying. And now Gaz is going to have to hold up because his teammate's offside, but Atano's going to look to take advantage of that space. Here comes Atano with a backhand. It goes off the stick of the Armada defense, And that'll go behind the net where rotation trying to pull it out of the pile. So is Ninja Semyon. Ninja Semyon let it go, and unfortunately, that ended up forcing it out. Now it'll be off of rotation's stick. Sonic on Adderall can't clear it. He's usually a reliable clearer, so this is something interesting to see here as Ninja Semyon will head the other way, or try to at least. He can't, as Sonic on Adderall will poke it up the ice and send it down to center where Ryland settles that one down. He's checked by Ninja Semyon and Atano. Atano trying to send it up the other way. Some different line combinations that we're seeing here as Ninja Semyon gets it to Atano. He'll send it in deep. 10 seconds to go here in the second period. Atano tried to send that one towards the net. He couldn't, and now to be into the corner where Atano fighting for it. There's only one player on the puck here for the Winterhawks, which is interesting. As here comes a shot, but that will do it for the second period as the Armada on cruise control right now in a 2-0 lead, heading into the third.
If you're the Armada, you just have to keep your foot on the gas at the moment. If you're the Winterhawks, you gotta figure out something. You've only got 3 shots through these 2 periods, and none of them have been very quality shots.
Absolutely. As we're just about to get back on our way here with the third period. It's a big third period here. It's either going to be a 1-0 series lead for the Armada, or the Winterhawks can find some life and get back into this game. As here comes Six Nisa the other way. He's going to wait into the corner. Sauce Oriole will poke check the puck here as TT will send it across. Oh, excuse me. Wyman V tried to poke it towards the net. He couldn't. Now it'll be Six Nisa. Wyman V gets a poke check on net, and it's stopped by Stanley Cup World. Now another chance here. And Stanley Cup World makes another save. And what the heck happened here?
What?
I am so lost as to what happened there. Did the puck just kind of lag away or something, or what?
I got no idea.
I have never seen that. That is really weird.
Well, it just went right.
Surprised they're not checking anybody for flags or anything like that, unless it's just a glitch.
Oh, he's joined.
He probably would have said if it was flags, because he would have said he wouldn't have restarted the game immediately, because he just restarted the game immediately. So he might have. There's probably an alert usually if there's flags, because I think they have an alert system now. So if somebody gets caught, it'll be super easy to see, because I think they've got like a bot or something that tracks it. So obviously no issues here as we're back on our way after a bit of a funky stoppage there. So anyways, you never know what happens. Lots happens in a game. Sometimes the code gets a little messy as there's a shot block there as it goes to the corner where a shot is wide again, and now it'll be Gaz keeping it in here for the Armada as here comes Gaz to the backhand. Oh my goodness, just wide. That barely missed. As here comes Gaz again. Nice little spin move. He's trying to get through the bodies. He can't as BK now gets a hold of it here for the almost said Armada, but it's Winterhawks as rotations in the corner here. And now it'll be Elite. He's checked immediately. Now Elite's trying to poke it up the boards, and BK Knack will get it back here for the Winterhawks. As here comes the BK Knack, but he's checked, and now Gaz will send it back in deep. Sonic on Adderall sends it up the ice and down. As Zach will settle it down here. He's going to have Ninja Semyon right on him here in a second, but he gets it away from him. And that'll be behind the net where Sonic will settle it down. He's trying to clear it. Unfortunately, it was right next to Stanley Cup World, so the ownership didn't settle down to him immediately. Now it's going to be RJ looking to take advantage, but he's going to be checked by Atano. Now to go to the corner, Atano will send it up the ice and down. Still 2-0 for the St. Augustine Armada. 3 shots allowed for the Armada. It's 12 for the Winterhawks. There's one that's blocked, though, by Jelkarov. And he'll send it up to Atano. Nicely receiving the pass. Here comes Atano, the owner of the Winterhawks, to the backhand. That would have been a good shot. Unfortunately, it was a little too far wide. Now Ninja Semyon centers. Atano scores! What a play by Atano! And the Winterhawks
That's what I've been talking
have
about.
some life.
That is what I have been talking about. They've needed quality chances. That was a beautiful opportunity right there.
Absolutely. That was a fantastic play there by Atano to set that one up. As this is exactly what you needed if you're the Winterhawks. You have some life. Let's see how this one unfolds, as Atano also up for potential most improved player. And he is certainly making his case all that much more larger, as here comes Six Nista. His shot's going to be blocked now. Look out. Here comes BK Neck the other way. BK Neck's going to be held up at center, but he'll go after it again and send it back into the zone, and now poke it past RJ and past YM&V, only for a moment, though, as here comes Six Nista the other way. Six Nista will try to send that one in. Elite blocked that, and now it'll be BK Neck fighting for it again at center, as here comes Sauce Oriole. He'll send it back in deep. Probably not the smartest play entirely to send that back in deep, as you probably want to keep some time on the clock. Bandits go for... Awesome. Okay, so I just want to confirm something with you guys for those of you that are watching. We will be having Banana CB on for game number 3. So, for the Tier 1 finals. So, we'll be in St. John for that one, as we'll have him with us for game 3. So we'll have a actual pregame show tonight. We had a little bit of a pregame show, but unfortunately we started a little late. So we'll have an actual pregame show with him and Comet. And then we will be going from there. But stay tuned in for game 3, which I believe will be on, if today's Wednesday, probably Sunday, right? Monday. Okay, perfect. So for those of you that are curious, there you go. Here we go. We got 5:50 to go here in the third. We got the final moments of this game. The Winterhawks are on the board. We'll see if they can keep going, as it's certainly nothing they haven't done before. Here comes RJ twisting and turning. His shot! Big save by Stanley Cup World! I think he was lagging there, as he was complete opposite side of the net and recovered nicely. And it looks like we got quite a lot of Winterhawk fans in the building, so it's going to be pretty interesting here, to say the least, as we got 5:35 to go here. Still only 4 shots for the Winterhawks, but we'll see if they can get something going, as they've gotten one past Turbo. Certainly not against the cards to get another. As here comes Six Nista with a shot. That was a tight angle, and it went off the post and stayed out. Very lucky there. That didn't get any further in than it did. Otherwise, that was going straight in.
That was a really good shot.
That indeed
Just
was.
in general, great shot.
And are you surprised at the amount of Winterhawks fans in the building, or are you not too surprised about that?
Not surprised at all. Winterhawks are a fan favorite.
Absolutely, and they are certainly, I would say, one of the more sportsman-like teams in the league. Having experience, been in their locker room and everything like that, I think they definitely do deserve the fans. As here comes RJ, and of course, being the champs from last year, you'd certainly gain some fans off of that. As here comes the Winterhawks the other way. Zach will keep it in the corner. The Armada just looking to kill the clock here and not have anything more. As Elite, unfortunately, won't help them, but at least it stops the clock, so we'll have a stoppage. Probably not the worst move to end up having it in the bench. Save some time, since you're not really... Time's not your enemy. Time's your enemy now, considering you've got 4:37 left, and especially against an Armada defense like this, you probably want as much time as possible.
I do have a very valid question.
Yeah.
On if the Winterhawks, if they know the strategy, because not all teams know. Teams Will they pull the goalie?
I don't think you can. That's the unfortunate
You
part.
can. There's a way. There is a way.
There is a way
Marquette
now?
has done it. There is a way. It's a glitch, but there is a way. Marquette did it in one of our previous streams. I think they did it against Milano.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did it in one of our previous streams. You were really confused. I knew it. I knew how to.
Oh, right. That was the play I was so confused about. Yeah, if they know about it, they might try it. We'll see. As Gaz is hitting the corner. We'll see, though, as we're definitely getting down to those crunch time moments where you probably will need the extra attack or at least the extra time. So if we get a stoppage here, I would imagine the Winterhawks will probably call timeout. As rotation is going to be checked. And now Six Nista gets a hold of it here. He's checked as well. Now it'll be back up the other way. Six Nista gets a hold of it. And he'll be forced into the zone here. 3:20 to go here in the third period. Time is not your friend anymore, Winterhawks. Let's see if they can do something here under pressure. As here comes Saucerio with a shot. Is blocked by Zach. And that was a fantastic block there. But it won't be cleared. And now it will be, as the Armada certainly doing a nice job closing out that middle. But if Zach wasn't there, that was probably going straight onto Turbo. As we've got the final 3 minutes of the third period here, folks. Gear up, buckle up, grab your popcorn if you already haven't had it, as this one's going to get close. As we're going to go down to the wire, with Six Nista heading the other way for the Armada. He can't dump it in deep. Elite trying to put it the other way. Six Nista blocked that clearing attempt. Now he'll send it towards the net, and it's just wide. Now here comes Ninja Semyon. He's on the ice now. Probably the guy you do want on, considering he is a fantastic player. As here comes Zach. He's going to send it around the boards and out. And now a penalty! Ninja Semyon! Oh my goodness.
Horrible penalty to take. I was literally just about to say, you do not want your line one guys on quite yet. You kind of want to wait till the 1:30 mark before you put your line one guys on. That way they have enough stam to go for the rest of the game.
Oh my goodness. Now this.
Horrible penalty to take.
This is a really bad time to take a penalty. Because apparently he turned back. The puck was gone, so I couldn't see the. I didn't see the hit because I'm on the commentary broadcast camera. But this is now going to be a time killer for the Winterhawks. As here comes that one onto Turbo. Or, oh my goodness, Stanley Cup World, but it's wide of the net. As he had it there, now it'll be Atano heading the other way unless the Winterhawks can push up the ice here with two attackers. There's probably not a shot you can get one towards this Armada defense. As here comes Jelkarov. He's going to try and Atano's going to try and push it through the defense. He will be able to get it there first, but he's going to be pressured almost immediately with Gaz right on him. And now Gaz will steal it back. 1:10 to go here in the third. He's just going to look to kill some time, which he's doing so brilliantly. But Jelkarov does a nice job keeping it in. Only for a moment, though, as Ryland plays football. We'll get it back here for the Armada. Probably being a little too cute with it for a moment, at least. But now it'll be back down into the zone here where Middleman Chaos gets a hold of it here for the Winterhawks. Chaos will send it out to center, and it'll make it through as BK Knack. The penalty will be over with 15 seconds to go in the period, so we'll see if the Winterhawks can come up with something as we've hit the final minute of the third period, folks. Here we go. The final moments. Here's BK Knack off a steal. BK Knack's going to be held in the corner, though. We'll see if they can maybe get it towards the net. No, it'll just be dumped back down into the Winterhawks zone, where it'll be held in by YM&V, who sends it right back in deep as Stanley Cup World. To be careful there, but it's going to be killed out. Now here comes Saucerio with BK Knack the other way. 35 seconds to go here in the third. Unfortunately, though, he's checked. Now here comes Saucerio again. He's trying to get through YM&V. He can't, as YM&V will send it back in deep. And now it'll be Middleman Chaos. Oh boy, good. Oh my goodness, a bad clearing attempt. Six Nista will keep it in the corner. The penalty's over. But we'll see if the Winterhawks can come up with something big. Here they come. They got 15 seconds to work with in the zone. But they won't get it as Saucerio's going to have to quickly send it up. Oh, what the heck? The puck went out of play again. What?
What? What?
What is happening?
Someone's
They gotta add.
gotta have.
They're gonna have to
flags
add
on.
5 seconds.
They've got to have 5 seconds, and someone's got to have flags.
And that's
on.
the second time that's
That doesn't-
happened.
That's the second time it's happened in a game, and nobody, and it's never happened in a game this season. Someone's got to, because nobody's messed with anything over the
So-
course.
Now
There's
that
gotta
makes
be
me
flags.
curious. What happened before that? What did it touch the goaltender?
No, someone's got to have like flags.
I wonder. Yeah, there's definitely flags going on because why would it do that?
My question is, who was in the area when it happened? Well, they're figuring it out. Let me
So
check.
there's 10.1 seconds on the clock here. Or 11.1 now. Now that means the face-off has to be in the Armada zone.
It'll be in the neutral zone probably.
Restart play where it was. Okay, so 11.6. The team is going to request a screen share on TT. Now, Atano does know.
Six Mista.
He knows.
It's gotta be Six Mista. If anything, it's Six Mista.
Was he in the area?
Yeah, he was the last player to touch it.
Oh.
When was the first time it happened? I'm trying to find the first time to see if he was to. At what time did that happen?
I think there's. It's either Six Nista or TT. Because was TT in the area the second time? I'm pretty sure he was.
No, it was Six Mista was in the area the first time. Is it?
What about the second time then?
I'm trying to find the first time right now. Can't find it.
Oh, they screen shared the wrong person. Fuck. Yeah. See,
Who they screen share?
they wanted. I think they wanted to screen share. Too late now. They wanted to screen share.
That is actually so weird.
Yeah, because that's happened twice now, so somebody's cheating, clearly. Because it doesn't just do that on a whim.
I'm trying to find it in the stream right now. Find out what happened.
Yeah, because I honestly, that was pretty insane.
Was it during the third period?
No, it was during the second. Okay, that's not surprising that he's all clear. Okay, so they've set a face-off. It looks like it's at center. So, we're just about to get back on our way here. As this game one has been entertaining, and of course, literally in the final seconds of almost every game so far, we've seen either a screen share or flag check, whatever. Face-off is way in the... near the defensive zone. Six Nista puts it back in deep. And now, unfortunately, Ninja Semyon can't get it back the other way. Here's Six Nista. Big save made by Stanley Cup World. But that will do it. The St. Augustine Armada are going to win Game 1 of the BMHL Cup Finals. And are heading into Game number 2 with some momentum.
definitely not the right way to start these finals for the winner.
Alrighty, well, Comet, what are your final thoughts for this game before we end the stream?
The Winterhawks just need to work on something. Find a way to get they just gotta find a way to pull themselves back together. I don't see a possible way they could come back unless they can figure out what they are doing.
Absolutely. Okay, well, my final thoughts on this game are the Armada are definitely a really good team, and both teams definitely deserve to be in the finals. And I think both put up a valiant, especially the Armada put up a valiant effort to get a quick lead. And unfortunately for the Winterhawks, they get one late, but could not finish the job. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this one. My name is Peter Zod. Comet was a color commentator. We will see you all tomorrow night for the start of Tier 2 finals. And we will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.